I would tell you more about my interest on old age. I was interested in history and how memory of older people could be transmitted to the next generation. Therefore, I became a visitor in nursing homes and I started to interview veterans of the First World War. And I've learned history with them, but above all, I've learned to understand aging from this grassroots experience. As I said, I was interested in aging issues through this grassroots experience. Then, as a political scientist, my main purpose was to focus on citizenship. So I decided to link the two issues on aging and citizenship in my training as a political scientist and later in my professional life as a sociologist. It's true that the demographic transition is often seen as a burden in terms of stress on the welfare state and public expenditures. But we can also see aging as an opportunity within the society and the economy. So my purpose is to work on the main question of the transformation of the potential and resources of older people, senior citizens, in actions and transformations over their environments at the international level, at the national level, but also at the very local level. Be it political, but also social or economical. In that respect, senior citizens do not use their resources only for themselves as lobbyists or defenders of their own interest. They are also using their time and knowledge and experiences to tackle issues, important issues in society, like illiteracy, difficulties to read, and so also loneliness, actions in nursing homes, or poverty. So the idea that aging is equal to a burden is, to a certain point, mistaken public opinion, because we see in the everyday life that they also are involved in informal care within the family and also informal and formal care outside the family in NGOs, large organizations. So my purpose is to link the different aspects of the necessity of public policy involvement toward older people, but also to see the other side of the story and to discover a little bit more how older people are also a large part of the balance in society. Since my work is focused on comparative research, it's very difficult to pinpoint only one organization or one person. The interest of comparative work is to try to single out different ways of thinking, of modeling actions in society, and to put these different models on the table and to show it to public decision makers, NGO leaders, and also other researchers in order to raise a debate on the different models in modern societies. So I would not pinpoint specifically or single out specifically an individual or an organization, but I would advocate to go a little bit more in depth in the comparative work in order to bring different insights on the issue of aging. I would not dare. I think that older people are usually more knowledgeable than myself on this issue. But as a researcher, I would only advise to become aware that there is no single way to age, and that people must be comfortable with their own way of aging. And therefore I would really advise to stay open to new opportunities in order to make real choices and to open new doors in their own life. So my advice would be to follow the advice of a Japanese painter whose name is Hokusai. He's very well known for the wave. And what did Hokusai say? He said, all I have produced before the age of 70 is not worth taking into account. At 73, I have learned little about the real structure of nature, of animals, plants, trees, birds, fishes, and insects. In consequence, when I am 80, I shall have made still more progress. At 90, I shall penetrate the mystery of things. And at 100, I shall certainly have reached a marvelous stage. And when I am an 110, everything I do, be it a dot or a line, will be alive. I beg those who live, and as long as I am, to see if I do not keep my words. So that would be the advice of Hokusai. It's probably more precious than the advice of a researcher who is not yet in his 70s.